Far from shore, the MV Nordic Empress is a solitary giant on the vast Indian Ocean. This was the moment the balance of power shifted. A meticulously planned assault on a scale previously unimaginable.
They believed themselves masters of this domain. But beneath the waves, something far older and more powerful was stirring.
Multiple contacts bearing 090, tracking hostile skiffs.
While they tracked their prey, the true predator remained hidden, ready to strike. With the SPY-1D radar and a formidable 5-inch gun.
Is the conflict defined? Brute force meets advanced technology, chaos against control, in the vast theater of the open sea.
The pirates closed in, unaware of the Leviathan approaching from the depths. This battle would
The scene is set at dawn over the open ocean, characterized by unusual calm. The time is 0500 hours.
Far from the headlines, the MV Nordic Empress continues its silent voyage.
For Captain Santos, this was just another Tuesday. The Nordic Empress cut smoothly through the placid water. Despite a period of relative calm, the persistent danger of these waters remains. History reminds us that threats still lurk beneath the surface.
The Nordic Empress moves with undeniable power, yet its slow pace is a critical liability.
They emerged from the horizon with one intent: seize the vessel. The age of piracy was far from over.
Propulsion is standardized, twin Yamaha outboards per vessel. Current analysis indicates a force strength of 58 combatants.
AK-47 assault rifle, RPG-7 high-explosive warhead, PKM machine gun, and a standard-issue grappling hook.
This is no simple act of piracy. This is a well-planned, multi-pronged military operation.
This is Yusuf Hassan Farah, former military. His training explains the sophistication of this operation.
Bravo 6, maintain position and await further instruction.
Farah's network was incredibly successful. With 17 hijacked vessels, they managed to extort over $40 million. Far from being mere opportunists, these highly disciplined crews engage in what military analysts term asymmetric naval warfare.
Attention all units. The Nordic Empress is confirmed target. We are executing the three-pronged formation. Close the gap and prepare for boarding.
Out here, they are the hunters. But deep within the USS Arleigh Burke, the real hunt is just beginning.
Tracking confirmed.
The radar is the fleet's all-seeing eye. It tracks every threat, leaving these pirates with absolutely no place to hide.
The Aegis system processes the raw data, immediately identifying the threat signature.
Confirmed. Piracy attack signature detected.
Commander Sarah Mitchell and the USS Arleigh Burke operate as a single, precise entity, a formidable force for global security.
Featuring the VLS missile system, the massive 5-inch naval gun, and the fast-tracking 25... The sailors of the USS Arleigh Burke, operating as Combined Task Force 151.
The Thou, designated Mothership 1, has maintained a steady course for the past 72 hours.
We have confirmation of 12 hostages aboard the Nordic Empress. The mission profile has shifted from interdiction to rescue.
All hands, this is the commanding officer. Align targets and commence firing sequence immediately.
With alarms blaring, the U.S. Arleigh Burke accelerates to 32 knots, changing course to intercept.
On the bridge of the Nordic Empress, Captain Santos received the transmission.
Warning, collision imminent.
Mayday, mayday!
The captain knew there was no escape. 11 bogies closing fast, their speed far exceeding his own.
Piracy alert! All hands, abandon decks and proceed to the Citadel. This is not a drill.
Facing an imminent threat, the crew
With the Citadel doors sealed, the engines are cut. The Nordic Empress is now dead in the water.
Despite the appearance of chaos, this aggressive display is standard procedure during a maritime boarding.
The rapid ascent took just over a minute. By 0130, the deck was secured, showcasing their alarming efficiency and coordination. The Citadel held. The pirates had the bridge, yet the silence only deepened the mystery of the missing crew. What would they do now?
Huddled in the darkness, they listened to the boots above. The pirates were near,
and the silence was broken only by the sound.
Time had ceased to be a steady march. Now each second was an eternity.
Against all odds, the rescue is launched. This is the arrival of the cavalry, a beacon of hope.
Lieutenant Commander Park, Lieutenant Chen, Petty Officer Williams, the Seahawk crew stands ready. We are the formidable force.
Airspeed 220 knots, altitude 50 feet. ETA remains at 5 minutes 30 seconds. Target acquisition imminent.
The thermal imaging clearly shows the 11 contacts, their engines burning bright white against the target vessel. This technology...
The visual metaphor is apt. These predatory skiffs are sharks, relentlessly circling the massive vessel.
As they approach the target zone, the Lieutenant Commander initiates the final approach.
Base, this is Seahawk 1, entering the hot zone, awaiting clearance.
The rules of engagement are as follows: defensive posture only unless directly threatened. Acknowledge receipt.
Over.
This low path served as the initial phase of the interdiction, a non-lethal show of force designed to secure the vessel prior to boarding.
The helicopter's mere presence is a weapon in itself. Angry shouts and yells are heard, muffled by the wind.
This is your final warning. Power down your engines now.
Attention, pirate vessel. This is Lieutenant Commander Jason Park. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. Any resistance will be met with lethal force.
This was the pivotal moment. The moment the rules of engagement were about to change.
Warning, we have a launcher at 3 o'clock. Activating countermeasures, everybody hold on.
The M240 delivered over 700 rounds this minute.
The catastrophic event was caused by an internal detonation, resulting in a massive fireball and subsequent shockwave across the water's surface.
The human cost was evident in the wreckage. This was the U.S. Navy's clear and violent message to the remaining pirates.
Observing the Seahawks' lethal response, the two crews immediately broke and ran, clearly demonstrating the psychological impact of the helicopter's firepower.
Hold your positions. Do not move. Wait for my signal.
The logic of Farah's gamble was simple. The Al Nasser held the hostages, creating a complex ethical dilemma.
The pirate leader miscalculated. America's response will be defined by determination, not hesitation.
This is just the beginning. A second, much larger piece of the American response is rapidly approaching.
The tactical display shows solid targeting locks on all remaining skiffs. Every threat is being targeted simultaneously.
Hercules 2-1, you are clear for immediate deployment. The target is locked. Go, now!
Composed of elite sailors, the VBSS team is trained for high-risk maritime operations. Their specialized capabilities are crucial for interdicting vessels at sea.
The Mark I Charlie boats can reach speeds in excess of 50 knots, powered by twin diesel engines, ensuring rapid deployment with the VBSS team.
Assault package is on approach. Time hack 0645 15 Zulu.
The overwhelming response fractured the command structure. They were hopelessly divided. Some desperate for a hostage, others scrambling for the escape skiff, while the leader demanded they stand and fight.
The realization dawned on him slowly, an icy dread confirming his fears.
Farah thought he had hours, maybe days, but the American response was immediate and overwhelming. His miscalculation would cost him everything.
The team has secured the Nordic Empress. The ascent is rapid, with the lead elements nearing the deck in just over 5 seconds.
In a display of overwhelming force, the VBSS operators cleared the deck. The pirates, stunned by the flashbangs, immediately surrendered.
The professionalism of the VBSS team is evident. They secured the vessel and achieved their objective without firing a single shot.
The attempted escape was met with immediate, non-lethal interdiction from the air. A perfect warning shot right across the bow. The sea cares little for ambition, only survival. Today, it has delivered its judgment.
Operation Nordic Empress concludes with the successful capture of all pirates and the safe recovery of the entire crew.
In that firm grip, Captain Santos conveyed a depth of gratitude that words alone could not express, a powerful symbol of rescue at sea.
While this skirmish is over, the larger operation remains active. The mothership holds the true objective, and time is running out.
The mothership was tracked. There would be no escape. The mission would conclude only when the pirate leader was brought to justice.
In an impressive display of speed, the Arleigh Burke transited over 600 miles, arriving on station in mere hours.
They called it the Steel Mountain, emerging from the morning mist, an invincible gray.
As you can see, the skiffs have broken formation. Their retreat is entirely disorganized, a classic every man for himself scenario.
Escape is impossible.
Deploying Seahawk to intercept Group 1. All batteries, target and engage Group 2. Confirming hard lock, execute immediate takedown.
Smooth, precise, and deadly accurate. The Mark 45 Mod 4 stands ready, a symbol of overwhelming naval firepower. The effectiveness of the destroyer's show of force was undeniable. The fleeing pirates were stunned into immediate and total compliance.
Overwhelming force leaves no room for negotiation, only surrender. It is the ultimate argument.
The Seahawk travels at 140 knots, while the skiffs struggle to maintain 28. Simple physics dictates the outcome of this pursuit.
The M2240, the impact neutralized the outboard MRST.
It's finished! The engine is gone!
The disabling of one boat was enough to secure the surrender of the entire group.
In a final, desperate act of defiance, the pirates fired their remaining rockets. Yet, even from this distance,
the two rockets missed their target, splashing harmlessly into the sea. The Seahawk continued its patrol, unaffected by the antiquated weaponry.
All units, weapons free. I repeat, weapons free. Destroy the target immediately.
The machine guns are replaced by the Hellfire system. A much more powerful and definitive weapon is now active.
The missile strike resulted in the total annihilation of the target, creating a wide debris field.
They didn't hesitate. It was an instinctual act of self-preservation, abandoning their vessel and everything on it in sheer panic. They made the smart move to surrender. Now the Navy begins the methodical process of rounding them up before transport back to the ship.
The after-action report confirms the successful neutralization of 8 pirate skiffs. 3 were sunk, and 5 were captured.
The hostage situation, the most critical element, remains unresolved.
The Al Nasser is making a desperate run for it. They are dangerously close to Somali territorial waters. If they cross that...
The tactics used on the skiffs cannot be repeated here. The presence of the hostages makes a simple attack impossible without risking civilian lives.
Airstrikes were too overt. The commander needed a more precise, surgical approach to neutralize the target without civilian casualties.
Request immediate deployment of Special Operations Forces to Sector Gamma 12.
The request is now moving up the chain of command for review by 5th Fleet.
Incoming message from 5th Fleet. Authorization granted.
The Dow has 45 minutes until it reaches the exclusion zone. The nearest SEALs are currently 2 hours away. We have a serious logistical problem.
This is a direct order. Execute the maneuver sequence Delta immediately. Weapons free.
Attention all units. New objective, Sierra.
They had just survived one hell, only to be immediately thrust into a far more perilous one.
The stakes could not be higher. This is an opposed boarding, and innocent lives are hanging in the balance.
600 hours. Phase 1 of the operation is officially underway.
The USS Arleigh Burke provides comprehensive support while the Seahawks secure the airspace. Ahead,
Through the eyes of the pirate leader, the approaching force was unmistakable. The endgame had arrived.
A stark tally of his losses confirms the totality of his defeat in mere hours.
We have lost. It is finished.
Put down your weapons! It's over!
This was not the bloody shootout anyone expected. Instead, it was a calculated surrender.
This wasn't a moral decision, but a calculated one. For Farah, prison was simply the better financial option than the alternative.
At 0600 hours Zulu time, we approached the Al Nasser. We found white sheets tied to the mast.
The white flag confirms their intent. This is a scene of capitulation, tense, but ultimately non-violent.
The Navy maintained high alert, wary of a trap. Yet Farah's decision was purely logical. He surrendered to fight another day.
After a grueling captivity, the hostages finally tasted freedom. Their exhaustion was evident, but so was the profound relief of survival.
As the medic provides humanitarian aid and comfort to the rescued hostage, the VBSS team ensures the swift and professional detention of the perpetrators.
The mission is a total success. Operation complete.
In a stunning display of naval power, 20 pirates were captured and 5 hostages free.
For Commander Mitchell, the horizon represented not just victory, but the profound peace that follows the storm.
The radar operator, the pilot, the VBSS team, every sailor played their part. This success belongs to the entire crew.
From the moment of first radar contact to the final surrender, the entire operation took precisely 2 hours and 8 minutes.
The final accounting of the operation confirms all hostages were successfully rescued.
The mission concludes with flawless victory. The USS Arleigh Burke achieved a perfect operational record, exceeding all parameters.
Zooming in here, the financial network spans 3 continents. That 60 million confirms the depth of their operations.
Our intelligence reveals a sophisticated, transnational operation. Hidden in plain sight, they are the architects of a new global underworld. This is the truth. Yusuf Hassan Farah, once the undisputed ruler of the waves, now just another prisoner in the cold, and just like that, it was gone.
This formal handover, governed by strict jurisdictional agreements, allows Kenya to prosecute the suspected pirates under their own laws.
The legal process is final, and once caught in its current, know that the justice system, much like the ocean, is unforgiving.
All ahead slow. With the danger past, the Nordic Empress resumed her course, a testament to the steady hand of her captain and the civilian sailors.
After weeks at sea, the greatest reward is often the simplest one. A moment of connection, a reminder of the ones waiting back home. After years in captivity, the fishermen finally touched down on home soil, where officials were waiting to facilitate their return to their loved ones.
This family is free because of decisive action. The USS Arleigh Burke delivered a clear message: peace through superior firepower.
The imagery is unambiguous. This decisive strike, captured by the Seahawk.
The battle is over, but the message echoes through this corridor. We have established a new precedent for maritime control.
Your trajectory is unauthorized. The American response is initiated. Component 1, the Aegis combat system, active and tracking.
We own the skies, the waves, and the data stream. Hellfire engaged. Boarding party. All targets tracked. Resistance is futile.
But behind the technology, it is the unwavering dedication and superior quality of the U.S. Navy sailor that stands as the ultimate deterrent. As the light fades and the horizon calls us onward, we are reminded that the defense of this nation is an endless mission.
As the designated Combined Task Force 151, our mission is clear: to ensure the safety and security.
The events of today highlight a stark imbalance. But the real question is, how do we translate this tactical victory?
Escalating the threat level from pirates to state-sponsored actors, this is the central challenge for the future of the Navy.
Readiness is not built overnight. It is forged in constant training. ensuring that our naval force remains the shield of the nation.
To help us continue honoring these incredible stories, please take a moment to subscribe and share this video. Your support means everything.
Every day, these vessels carry the lifeblood of the global economy, protected by the vigilance of the Navy.
Strength through the storm, resolve against the tide. We are the United States Navy.